Traders, welcome back. Today is Tuesday, the 22nd of August, and we are going to look back at yesterday's trades. We're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're going to look at the important news for today as well. So let's do this. Let's start with yesterday's trade. So the first one was this, euro against the yen. And we were looking to buy this pair. Why? Well, we were clearly in an uptrend. Yeah, higher lows, higher highs. Okay, so we're in an uptrend, and we retraced to this interesting level here, this support level. All right, and although if we zoom in, guys, although this candle wasn't exactly super bullish, we did have a bit of a wick on this candle. Okay, so there's a bit of rejection at this support level. But what I needed to confirm this was a break of this grey zone, which we'll show you on the lower time frames. But the idea, was to come back, find some buying pressure here, and then come back up. And that's exactly what happened, guys. If we drop down to the H1 now, so this is usually my entry time frame. And as you can see, guys, it was all about this grey zone and breaking it, because we had, potential resistance here. And it could have quite easily have done this and carried on down. Okay, so I needed to see a break of this level. And we got a break of this level. All right, so as you can see, guys, I was very tempted by this candle. And in hindsight, I wish I had. So I didn't make errors. I just didn't get what I needed to enter this trade. And let me explain. So I was very tempted to enter on this candle. I didn't, because it didn't quite break this high. Yeah, it broke the grey zone, but it didn't break this high. Okay, so that kept me out of the first H1 candle. Then we got the second H1 candle. Okay, and I was just expecting a little bit of a retrace, just a little bit more value. Okay, before we got into this trade, and then it just left. Elvis had left the building. It just didn't give me that either. There was no retrace. Look at the entry and the start of the next candle. There was no retrace. And then before I knew it, price started flying up here, and then the value wasn't there. And a missed opportunity, shall we say, guys? But I have to stick to what I'm looking for. Yeah, and I was looking for a bit of a retrace in terms of value, and then we could come higher. All right, it didn't happen. I didn't get in on this trade, but maybe some of you did, guys, because it was a lovely trade. Yeah, you had a couple of entry candles really, and plenty of room to move into, and it hit our first target. And even come a bit higher as well, guys. So yeah, really, really nice trade if you did manage to get in on this. I hope you did. And always share with us if you did get in on the trades, guys. I like to hear if you took one of my trade ideas and, made some profit or had a nice trade. Let me know. Right? It would be good to hear from you. So that was euro yen. Yeah, the direction was good. Like I say, struggled to get in on the trade. The next one was this, guys, pound Canadian dollar. Okay, and this again done exactly, what we expected it to do. But anyway, let's start with the day chart. So if we look at pound Canadian dollar, guys, we were looking for buys. Yeah, we were clearly in an uptrend. Yeah, don't need to be Warren Buffett to see that. Higher lows, higher highs. Yeah, we was in an uptrend. And then if we just look at the candles, guys, none of these candles, tell me that sellers are in control. None of them. Buyers are still firmly in control. Even this red candle, because of the wick. Yeah, buyers are in control of this market. And then sure enough, buyers push it all the way back up to our target. So if we look at this now on the H1 to see if we had an entry. So again, quite a frustrating day, guys. I sort of talked myself, well, not talked myself out of trades. I trade what I see. Okay, and I'll explain again what I mean here. So, you know, price did come down to this grey zone, and we got a nice bullish reaction here, really. Yeah. You know, these two candles is bullish enough for me to start entering this trade. Okay. But there was a couple of things, guys. If we look at H1 structure, you know, this was coming down, and especially when we got this reaction here and it started coming down again, you know, you could be forgiven to believe that H1 structure will continue. All right. So that was the first thing. H1 structure was against me. Yeah? And if you look at this, there was definitely a channel forming here. But not only that, when I saw these candles, yeah, look at the H4 candle. Yeah, look at this H4 candle. So this was the H4 candle I would have been buying into. And again, I know we haven't broken this low, which was one of the reasons I was looking to take it. But even when we see this candle, and then we see this H4 candle, you know, with this big wick, you know, nothing is telling me to buy this pair. Yeah, regardless of it going up and hitting target. Yeah, nothing is telling me to buy this pair. All right. So H4 wasn't telling me to buy it. Go back to the H1. Again, structure was telling me not to buy it. Yeah, it wasn't until we got a break of this high, which wasn't this candle. It was actually this candle. But then, you know, the trade's gone. Yeah, you can't enter here, your target's here, you know, put your stop down here. The trade all of a sudden doesn't make sense. Okay, so pound Canadian dollar, yeah, again, you know, the entry didn't scream out for me to buy this pair. And then the final trade from yesterday, guys, was pound Swiss franc. And we just didn't get a setup with this one, guys. Yeah, we had our two areas mapped out. Let's start with the day chart so you know why we were trying to buy it. So if we look at US dollar pound Swiss franc, guys, yeah, we was in a downtrend. Okay. But then when we break this level here, for me, we're in an uptrend. We're starting to see higher highs. But we were at a level of resistance here, yeah? We can clearly see that. So what I wanted to see was a break through this level, which we didn't get, or a retrace down to this level, and we push up again, which we didn't get. If we look at this on the H4, just so you can see it a bit more clearly. So again, look, you can see I had my alarm in here ready to go. So if we did get a break, I would be buying it, but we didn't. All right. And then we didn't quite come back down to these lows here and this level. Yeah. And looking at price today, looking at this big bearish candle, you know, I reckon we could make our way down to this level. All right. But we just didn't get a setup yesterday on pound Swiss franc. Right, those were the trade ideas from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed the recap, maybe you took one of the trades, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now. Yeah, also smash that notification button, guys, so you receive an alert every time we post a vid. And also, guys, if I could ask everyone to please smash the like button right now. Yeah, it helps support the channel and the vid. Thank you very much. So trades for Tuesday, the 22nd of August, guys. Before I get started, let me just mention a few things our channel does. So first of all, we've got the free Discord channel, guys. It's free. Yeah, so come join it. Yeah, we've got traders in there sharing knowledge, ideas. We've got indicators, useful links, psychology. We've got loads of cool things, guys. So come join the free Discord channel. The link is in the video description. Next, guys, we've also got the VIP Discord channel. You do have to pay for this service, but you get access to me throughout the trading day, as in you can ask me questions if you're not sure about anything. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. We also have two other expert traders sharing their trade ideas. I give you exclusive content every week. And you get access to a performance coach. So loads of great value in the VIP Discord, guys. So if you would like to join that, the link is in the video description. Thirdly, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and I'll send you the details of the mentorship program. Okay, again, the email is in the video description. And finally, guys, yeah, if you would like to become, well, if you watch the channel every day, you watch my analysis, you watch the live streams, then you can show your support, guys. Yeah, you can become a Simply Forex YouTube member. It starts from as little as under $2 a month and you get some really cool perks. So yeah, come join us, show your support. And finally, guys, do not forget the live stream, 8 AM today, EST time. Be there or be square. Haven't used that phrase for a while. Yeah, see you for that. Get your questions ready. Right, today, Tuesday, the 22nd of August, it's all about Japanese yen. You've guessed it, weakness. Yeah, so we were trading euro yen yesterday, which meant we were looking for buys. We were looking at yen weakness. All right, and this yen weakness is, you know, continuing today. But the thing with this yen weakness is getting value. Yeah, some of these pairs, you know, are a little bit too far gone for us to get value. All right, so, you know, this is what I'm looking at. Yen weakness, yet I want value. So let's start with US dollar Japanese yen. This is not a trade idea, although it probably should be. But, you know, price has come down to this area of support. And then we've got a nice bullish reaction in terms of this candle. But for me, guys, it's too far away from the moving average 20. Yeah, the moving average 20 is down here. All right. So there's not much value here. And the moving average 20 is like the mean. Yeah, the mean, the average of this pair. So price wants to come back to the mean. Yeah, before it perhaps goes off again. So US dollar yen, although we like, you know, support, bullish reaction, I don't like the value. All right. And also we, you know, we are buying into these last highs here. Yeah. And this is also a problem with a lot of the yen pairs. Let's look at the next yen pair I was looking at. Let's look at pound yen. All right. So this is a little bit more value, but again, you know, we're quite a distance from the moving average 20. We've got this bullish candle, all right? But again, it hasn't broken this high, all right? So pound yen is more appealing than US dollar yen, okay? So this is a possibility, yeah? Let's look at another one. Let's look at CAD yen, Canadian dollar yen. Again, this one has potentially good value. Yeah, we're in an uptrend. Yeah, we're literally bouncing off the moving average 20. But the problem with this is this wick has rejected these last highs. Okay. But again, I am looking at Canadian dollar Japanese yen for potential buys. But, you know, yeah, there's just everything with these yen pairs. There's something that's just putting me off the trade. Okay, so CAD yen is another one. But if I was looking at any yen pair today, it would probably be, well, not probably be, it would be euro yen. Yeah, so we were trading this from yesterday, guys. And this will be my first trade idea. I'm going to say this is a trade idea, this one. So as we know, guys, we like this level through here. It was once very good resistance, and now it's become good support. And it was, you know, close enough to the moving average 20. Yeah, so there was a bit of value here. Again, we got a nice bullish reaction, yeah, at that level. Yeah, and some of us were in this trade yesterday. Please bear in mind, it still hasn't broken these highs. Yeah, this high here hasn't been broken, but this candle is bullish enough. All right, so we're looking for a retrace. And then all I'm going to do, guys, is take it to the next psychological level, which is 160. Okay, so if we zoom out a bit so you can see that. Yeah, you can see my target up here is 160. Yeah, and that's all I want to do is just take price to there. All right, so euro yen is my first trade idea because I like the value, I like the setup, I like the bullish candle. Yeah, this one is the one I prefer out of all of the yen pairs. But all of the yen pairs are of interest. So what do we want to see, guys? If we drop down to the H4 now. Actually, if we drop down to the H1, you can see why I've put this extra grey zone in. So if we look at the H1, guys, yeah, this was those daily highs, okay, which we're still, you know, stuttering at. This was the break of that grey zone that we saw yesterday, and this was the catalyst to enter. All right, but now I've put in an extra grey zone as well, guys, because price has reacted many times through here. Yeah, many times. All right, so I wanted to show you this on the H1. And then if we drop down to the H4 or drop up to the H4, well, I don't think that's a phrase, you can see that this grey zone also corresponds with this moving average 20 on the H4. So what I want to see, guys, is a retrace down to this grey zone. Yeah, this represents value. We get a bullish reaction in terms of a H1 or H4 strong candle. Yeah, and then we will start to buy this pair. I'll probably take some profit back up here. Yeah, take some profit, and then I'll let some profit run up to that 160 level. It could retrace down to here. Yeah, back down to this level that we marked out before. And again, if it does, I just want to see a bullish reaction, and then we can start buying this pair. All right, but this is the area I like the most for euro yen. And then again, guys, it was difficult to find other trades. I am keeping a keen eye on the dollar index. Yeah, because the dollar index, if we look at the weekly chart, is at a very nice area of resistance. Yeah, if we just follow this weekly chart, yeah, you can see, I know I spoke about this last week, but it's starting to react a little bit now. So these last highs here on the weekly chart are very important. Yeah, you know, if we start seeing bearish candles, I expect a reaction potentially, you know, back down to this level, you know, if not further, because we are with weekly trend. But I expect at least a bit of a retrace here. If we drop down to the day chart, yeah, so you can see this level through here. All right, and we're starting to see, you know, these buyers, yeah, just look at the candles, are now running out of steam. Look at the candles, doji, bearish doji, bearish. You can see sellers are slowly bringing this back round. And it could just come down to here, these last highs, or it could potentially come back down to this level. But you know, we're expecting to see a bit of US dollar weakness from a technical point of view. The only problem is if we look at, you know, let's look at pound US dollar. We don't have a trade, yeah, until we start breaking daily structure. So if we look at pound US dollar, this is coming down, yeah, but, you know, it's found support. As you know, has the dollar index found resistance? This has found support. If price breaks this level, I must say I am all over these trades, this pound US dollar trade. I am all over it. Yeah, this would be a nice trade. But that's the problem. Yeah, we potentially could see a bit of US dollar weakness, but it's not translating into, you know, a potential buying or selling opportunity. Again, if we go to the weekly chart on euro US dollar, yeah, this area here, we're in an uptrend. And this area here is potentially a really nice area to look for buys, yeah, on the weekly chart. If we go to the daily chart now, we cannot buy it, yeah, because it's just, you know, in a downward structure. Okay, so, you know, I'm seeing potential dollar strength, but it's not translating in, dollar weakness, but it's not translating into a trade, unfortunately. So the only trade for today is euro yen buy. And although I am looking at other yen pairs. Right, guys. Yeah, so there's my trade ideas. If you enjoyed them, please smash the like button right now. Yeah, much appreciated. Also, don't forget all the cool things we do: free Discord, VIP Discord, mentorship sessions, Simply Forex YouTube membership, and the live streams, guys. All right, all the information for all of these things are in the video description. Let's check out the news now. So news for Tuesday, the 22nd of August, guys. So as you can see, it's a pretty light news day, yeah? The only real piece of news we're interested in is this. At 3 o'clock, London GMT, we've got existing home sales coming out. All right, so this could really move any US dollar pair. I would also say, if you're still up at 11:45, London GMT, coming out of New Zealand, we do have core retail sales of retail sales. So this will also move any New Zealand dollar pair if you're still up and trading. All right, guys. So yeah, pretty light news day. You are free to trade. I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget the live stream today at 8 AM New York EST. I'll see you then. Get your questions ready.